King James Boys in Studio B. Very nice. And you weren't kidding about Milam's guitar playing now. That was right on the money, son.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's man. We need to let him turn him loose for you one time and let you really see. He's a great musician, great singer too. So we appreciate. Good to have him in the band.
I noticed Cole's got on a Clemson shirt there.
Yes, sir.
You go to Clemson?
I didn't.
You did
Just
not?
a big football fan.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a house divided.
And Dad, what's that shirt you got on there?
This is a South Carolina shirt.
Gamecock shirt. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Well, I just noticed those, and I didn't know if I ought to bring it up. Didn't want to.
Oh no, well, it's a
Started.
heated
It's a
rivalry.
long
It's fun.
Yeah.
We both playing today.
Y'all both standing in here smiling, playing music together. So, you can't beat that. I wish the rest of the country would get that kind of attitude when they're on opposite sides, don't you?
Yeah. Well, it is a blessing to have my son in the band.
It sure
Joe.
is.
He was growing up. We started this group back in '94. Me and Yank are the only two remaining original members.
Yeah.
And Cole wasn't even born yet.
I was going to ask how long he's been playing with the band.
Well, he's been playing with us for what?
I've been with the band for about 5-6 years now, something like that.
Okay.
I'm 22 now, so I was about 15, I guess, when I started, 15 or 16.
We just kind of switched up. Yank was playing the bass with us, and different configuration, and he switched over to the bass, and he plays a little dobro too when we need him to. But doing a fine job. It's a blessing to have him in the band.
When did Cole? When did you get started playing? How young were you?
I believe I was about 12.
About 12.
When I first. I grew up in music, listened to it, but never took mandolin lessons when I was little, and knew a few chords on the guitar just from my dad. But about 12 years old, I started taking an interest to the bass, and I guess it clicked pretty good. But started traveling shortly after that with
And
him.
now he's telling me how to play everything. So.
No, the change up there is a I know.
Oh,
yeah.
you just don't know.
I hate to call him Curtis again. He's going to have to come over to the other microphone. I was going to ask him too. How long have you been with the King James Boys?
Well, I think about just about a year. It'll be a year this October.
Okay.
If I remember right.
Right. Well, and you're a younger fella too, so I didn't know which one of y'all might be younger, but
Cole's actually younger than me.
Okay.
Not much.
And Milam, how long have you been in?
I've been playing with the King James Boys consistently almost, I guess, going on my second year. I first played with them. I filled in for their mandolin player years ago. I was probably 12 or 13. Little ironically, the first time I saw this band, I was about 10 years old. They came to a church close to where I lived, and I remember going and sitting. I didn't even know how to play at that point, but Randy had a lot more hair, and Yank had hair. And
Randy, I was fixing to say he's making us go grayer by the moment.
But now, long story short, I ended up playing with them.
I'm
so.
really not that old.
I can tell. Yeah, I feel like the old guy in the room, But it's all right. We're still going, aren't we?
No, like I said, Cole had to grow up listening to us practice and play, and just fell in. And like Milam said, I knew when he was. I'm guessing. I don't know exactly. 13
or 14, I think. Yeah.
13, 14. He had a talent, and I used to call him anytime somebody was out. I'd call him up and wanted him back then, but he was in school and had some other stuff going on. And man, when I needed somebody, I knew who to call.
Yeah.
And I just can't imagine us without him now. So.
Well, a lot of younger folks, they're not really, they don't get drawn into bluegrass and gospel music, and especially into gospel music. And it seems like it's a good thing, when we get the young folks who are interested in coming in and playing the music and giving the message and all. So good on you guys, and you sounding terrific. You got another one you want to do?
Yeah, we'd love to do it. This is a song I think Mike Upright wrote, and we recorded it. Master standing by.